I joined the WI to get to know people when I moved to a new area, little thinking it would change my life. I went along hoping to make new friends, but what I found once I got more involved was an organisation that would widen my horizons and help me fulfil my potential. It developed my confidence, taught me new skills, including how to become a decision maker, and gave me a voice both locally and nationally. Of course, I did make new friends and have continued to do so at every stage of my WI adventure, but it has also given me the experience of being part of a respected organisation with a proud and rich history, as well as an exciting future.
The NFWI was founded in October 1917, 2 years after the first WI meeting on Anglesey. It was started at a meeting in Central Hall in London, when the annual subscription was set at 2 shillings, and Lady Denman was elected chairman. As we move through the early 2nd century of the WI, it is important to look back and remember the inspiring women before us, as well as looking forward and using our rich history to ensure that our future is just as bright. The WI has always been about looking outward and forward rather than inward, not only a place to gather knowledge and gain new skills, but to share those skills and knowledge with other women and pass this down to the next generation. The WI's main aims and ethos may be the same now as they were in 1917, but the challenges we face are now very different. The role of the NFWI today is to pursue these aims and support the federations, WIs and members to create consistency throughout the entire organisation. Membership is at the heart of everything we do, and we make an ongoing effort to further the dialogue between the NFWI, federations and individual WIs to enable WI members to feel connected to all levels of the organisation. To achieve this, NFWI trustees try to attend as many meetings and events as possible, federation and WI level, enabling members to put faces to names and to hear more about the work and role of the NFWI. These photos are from the New City Girls WI annual meeting in May 2017, which Janice Langley and Julia Roberts attended. They gave a presentation about the many and varied opportunities available to members from the NFWI, such as volunteering for their WI committee, training to be a WI advisor or judge, or taking part in all the competitions and events ran each year by the NFWI. One of the strongest aspects of the organisation over the past 100 years is its ability to adapt. We are as eager to learn as we encourage members to be. We want to learn about the membership and what members think of us. Our questionnaire, Our WI, Our Future, aim to do just that, and we are using the results as the basis for planning our future. We want every WI member to see the WI as a place where they can feel safe and be themselves, and the key to this goal is to do all we can to understand the diverse and incredible membership we have. Every WI member is equal. Whether you've been a member for 60 years or 6 months, whether you're based in a tiny village in the middle of the hillside, or a tower block in a big city, or even a member of one of our extremely successful prison WIs, we are all WI members, and we are all equal. We recently agreed that there was a need to raise awareness of equality and diversity in the WI, and this is being embedded into all training. The WI really does have something for everyone, and many of the activities that have long since been associated with the WI are still as popular as ever with members today. Baking, for example, has had a huge boost in recent years, and WI members are still some of the most talented and knowledgeable bakers out there. We have an unrivalled level of expertise and a reputation that has been built for the last 100 years, and this is something of which we are immeasurably proud. People look to the WI for advice, and although to many members it is just second nature, we must use this reputation to the best of our ability to ensure it remains for the next 100 years. Our centenary cookbook in 2015 celebrated this rich food history, and we are in the early stages of planning a WI recipe archive to take this even further. These short skills videos, which are available on My WI and our YouTube channel, are also an excellent method of showcasing this in a modern and relevant way. Likewise, knitting and stitching is still extremely popular with WI members, and a reason a lot of new members join. In the early days of the WI, members responded to the needs of the time by knitting socks and pullovers for soldiers, and emphasising the importance of make do and mend in times of austerity. Make do and mend is of course still a popular theme today, but so are other forms of knitting, with a more modern twist, like yarn bombing, which many WIs enjoy doing in their towns or villages, sometimes with a campaigning focus, but sometimes just to brighten the place up. We recently collaborated with Kingston University for an event at Spitalfields Market called Knit at Spit, where WI members taught members of the public and school children the basics of knitting. Men and women of all ages came to learn how to knit, and in the trendy, busy hub that is Spitalfields Old Market, WI members showed them how. Other popular WI activities that have stood the test of time include gardening, which many WI members are still passionate about today, even city-based members who live in flats with no gardens of their own. For example, Bath WI, who have created this amazing garden space in their city, and many other WIs have bee-friendly gardens or allotments. Likewise, floral art is still popular today, and the talent and creativity at the most recent Huxley Cup competition was incredible. The theme, Through the Looking Glass, allowed members to use their imagination and innovation, and the finished displays were the perfect mix of skillful design and creative deliverance. Some of the activities we offer might not be as familiar to a member from 1917, but we're staying relevant by offering learning opportunities that reflect members' interests and the time that we live in. Driving days and chemistry workshops are two such examples, and both have proved incredibly popular. As with everything in the WI, it is what you make of it, and nothing is prescriptive. We provide the template, including the varied resources and ideas, but it's up to the individual groups and members to interpret this how they wish. Our campaign history is further evidence of how we have remained relevant since the beginning, and 2018 marks 100 years of campaigns. The campaign focuses over the years have ranged from equal opportunities in 1922, equal pay in 1943, breast cancer screening in 1975, AIDS in 1986, and the trafficking of women and children in 2004. We have been trailblazers on these and many more issues, and the WI successes have seen increased public awareness and important policy changes. Some of the biggest campaign successes in recent years include Care Not Custody, Legal Aid, Love Your Libraries, and SOS for Honeybees. How many other organisations can boast successful outcomes in such a diverse range of topics? Our 100-year legacy has shown both the public and those in power that the WI is indeed a force to be reckoned with, and with our progressive new campaigning focuses, plastic soup and ending loneliness, this is not a reputation that we're in danger of losing. One of the most important ways to ensure relevance in the 21st century is to continue our digital transformation. In the modern day, social media is the primary platform to make voices heard, and it's important that we remain part of this digital conversation. Social media is not only about giving people information in the same way as a newsletter or website. It enables people to actively engage with this information as well. Newspapers and magazines will judge their success by their circulation, but there's no way of telling whether people have actually read them. Whereas with social media, you can tell instantly not only whether someone has read or looked at something, but what they thought of it as well. Looking to the future of the WI, the key phrase, "the WI is what you want it to be," could not be truer. The future of the WI is in the hands of all WI members. As a true democracy, the NFWI always ensures that all voices are heard and all WI members are taken into account when making decisions about the future of the organisation. Likewise, all the opportunities that the NFWI works hard to create depend on what you, as WI members, want for the WI. We are always listening, and feedback from events and activities is taken on board. A lot has changed, but what's important has stayed the same. We remain a diverse organisation for every woman, regardless of age, background, political or religious views, or interests. We offer women the chance to learn new and traditional skills and to influence the world around them. And we enable women to get to know others in their community and make a difference to our society by getting involved in WI campaigns. It is important that the WI continues to operate with one eye backward to preserve and protect our history, and one eye forward to ensure that we remain relevant and keep the legacy alive for many more centuries to come.
Hi, my name's Sophie. I'm the Secretary of Hackney Wicked Women WI. Why I love the WI is because it's a great way to meet like-minded women in your local area, which if you're moving to a city for the first time is a fantastic opportunity. I also love how closely linked my WI is with the local area, such as having Square Root Sodas, who are a local artisanal soda makers, come in for a cocktail party in our last meeting. And that really sums up what I look for in the future of my WI as well, is just greater opportunities to interact with the local area and the wonderful women who work and live there.